Hey Aries, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your full moon in Capricorn reading for your sun, moon, and rising. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising to get a message that most resonates with you. Now, before I continue on, we had the 10 of Wands in the pre-shuffle, and it seems like I've been carrying this burden for so long, and when do I put it down? When is this over with? I am so sick of this right now, so tired. And as I was shuffling, it was almost like the cards didn't want to shuffle. They didn't want to come together. There might be here a situation that there is a lack of coming together. It could be on your part or another individual's part here. But whatever it is, it's definitely carrying a burden on you that you don't want to carry any longer. Now, the thing is, we need to be creative to lighten our loads. It's not about, like they say, it's not about getting rid of the cross. It's about when the cross is weighing heavy on one shoulder, it's about putting it on the other shoulder, you know? Because we can't get rid of the suffering. We really can't. It's part of our life. King of Wands, here you are. So be your Aries self. You might be losing yourself with this burden and not try to remember who you really are. You're confident, you're funny, you're fun, you're someone here who goes and gets it, you're determined, you love life, people love you. And it's almost like you're losing yourself with this burden. You know, they say that the divine doesn't give us something that we can't carry. Be more confident in yourself, Aries, because you can. The divine believes in you, but you don't believe in yourself. Anyway, I'm not telling you what to do. The oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Aries, feel that the rules are in the reverse, please reverse them. It is a general reading. It is not a personal reading, so take what applies, leave what doesn't. Bottom of the deck, we got the Star card because you are healing. You are healing from this burden. You're coming to the realization here that, one, there is more to life than me just carrying this burden. I can carry the burden and I can also put it down for a second and grab a cup of coffee. I can actually pick up the burden one more time and go to the, the neighbor over there and ask him for his wagon so that I can put my burdens on so it's easier for me to carry. The Star card is about hope, healing. It's about making a wish, and I feel like the divine is listening to your prayers. And we have the Ace of Swords, clarity, 10 of Cups, happiness, or it could be a marriage situation here, family situation. 6 of Cups, children could be involved. 4 of Wands could be past. 4 of Wands is a home. It's a coming of together. We got the Fool card. That's you. Here we go with the 10 of Wands again. The King of Wands again, the Wheel of Fortune, the Temperance, Sag energy, and we go with the Emperor, your energy again. We have a lot of energy, your energy here in this reading. So it seems like things are going to be looking up for you, Aries, all right? Things are going to be looking up. You're doing exactly what you got to do. Just have a little more faith in yourself. Have faith in the universe because things will come together here. So Ace of Swords, 10 of Cups. Maybe you've come to this realization of, I know what I have to do to make myself happy. I know how to get this 10 of Cups, and I've been blocking myself off because I didn't want to see it. It could be here that some kind of clarity, some kind of truth, something here came about. It could be that family situation here was blocking you from seeing clarity. Maybe you were just putting a lot of effort into something else and not putting any into your own self. Okay, 6 of Cups, past. This could, I'm almost getting like this could be due to the way you were raised or certain things that were ingrained in you as a child, and you were like fighting for this, and this is how you went about your life, but you knew that something here was wrong. You knew that you wanted to go about a different way, but you just kept on, And the thing is, usually Aries are not the type of people who will be contained in a certain idea. But the thing is, maybe you have other placements in your chart, or maybe the planets were affecting you, and you were in a time period in which this was affecting you, and now you're coming to some kind of spiritual awakening. The 4 of Wands is this energy of home. So I'm almost feeling like it could be here that you were doing everything for your home. If you're married, it was like you were the backbone of the family. You were the backbone of this marriage. You were the glue. You were putting everything together, while somebody here was probably watching you on the sidelines and not even offering you any help. Now with the Fool card, I feel like you do want to take a leap of faith, a risk on doing what you want. You want a brand new beginning. You want something fresh. You want something fresh. But for some of you, it could be that the burden is so much that you might make some kind of foolish decision. So be very mindful of that, right? 10 of Wands. It seems like here, if you do not see the clarity, you're going to be stuck in this 10 of Wands energy. But the thing is here, how do we lighten our load? Sometimes, you know, we have the family that we have. We choose to live the life that we've chosen, and now we carry this with us, right? Because the thing is, some people think, oh, I don't like something, so I'm just completely gonna drop it and that's it because it's not working for me. No, a lot of the times that's not what it is. Like I said previously, it's about how do I carry the load in which it's not going to burden me, in which it's not going to create a rash on my shoulder, or you get what I'm saying? Yeah, you get what I'm saying. So then we have the King of Wands. So I do feel like you're coming to this realization of who you are. Maybe you're asking this individual that you're dealing with, hey, I need a little bit of your help. I can't carry this burden on my own. Work with me. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So it almost seems like once you get into your own energy, into your power, into who you really are, Aries, once you start to recognize almost like who you used to be when you were younger, that more authentic self. Once you do that, the wheel is starting to turn, and the wheel will turn because you will get to that. And we have the Temperance here. So it's almost like in the ethers here, things are working out for you. You're just not seeing them in the 3D world. Temperance is also about having patience, okay? You're gonna get there. You're gonna reach the top of the hill. You're going to reach wherever you have to lay the burdens. Something here is working out in your favor. You're just not seeing it right now. And then we have the Emperor. So coming into your power, finally taking control of your life. It's almost like, okay, once I go about learning this lesson, or once I carry these wands to where they need to go, because ultimately it's almost like I'm carrying this wand to go and build this home. If you don't carry the wands, the home will not be built. Where are you going to live? And if you have kids, if you have a family that's already formed, where is it going to go? Now, of course, you could be dealing with an individual here who's impossible to deal with. But I'm almost getting, Aries, that you need to get control of yourself. Don't let this person's negativity, don't let their energy. You know, sometimes when you're married to a person for so long, you almost start to turn like them. Ugh, right? Don't let their energy destroy who you truly are. Don't become them. Be who you are. And you're strong enough. I feel like this reading is asking you to have a little more patience because you're going to get in your power. Focus on you too. Focus on what you have to do, your responsibilities, but also focus on you. And what does this mean? It's not about giving yourself entirely and completely dissolving, you know, being a martyr. It's not about being a martyr. It's about, yes, life has sufferings, but I'm not a victim. I carry through. I walk on through. I walk the line. Okay? Find your power, Aries. Be patient with yourself. Everything is working in your favor because that's clearly with the Wheel, the Temperance, and the Emperor here. Ultimately, everything is turning. It's working for you. Be patient. Do what you got to do. Focus on what you have to do. Not only what's going to make you happy, but what's going to make you, successful, what's going to lighten your load, all of this stuff, okay? So let's take out an oracle card for you. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have a time for healing. Absolutely. Temperance. We also have surrender to the divine, being patient, waiting on divine timing, and balance spirituality and practicality, okay? Take this time though. You know, sometimes when we're carrying a heavy load, it's almost like the divine's way of saying, hey, don't look at the ground, don't look at your burdens. Look up. Look up. Have faith. Take this time, because sometimes it takes us for us to be in suffering for us to connect with our spirituality. Sometimes we're going about life, and when everything is okay, everything is lukewarm water, that's it. That's when we know the tower is coming. That's when we know that things are going to start to shake up, because you know what? The divine wants our attention too, because ultimately we are connected. We are one. So if the divine is within us, and it is important for us to give attention to ourselves and to focus on us, so it's like saying the divine wants our attention. Our higher selves want our attention. All right? Take the time to do prayers, mantras, meditations, whatever it is that you resonate with. A lot of people are like, I can't sit there and meditate. So do some prayers. Talk. Have a conversation. Have a conversation with the divine. Because sometimes that's what we need. You know, like elderlies. For some of you, you might be dealing with a parental figure who is in an elderly home, and this person wants to have some kind of communication with you. There's a lot of people in elderly homes and nursing homes who are craving a conversation, and nobody comes to visit them, and nobody wants to talk to them. It's almost like you're old, you're useless. You know, I'm not saying that this is why people put them in nursing homes, but what I'm saying is that they tend to feel like that. And they're wise. These people should be rendered as beings of wisdom. You know, the hermit is an old guy. Look, the emperor is an old guy, because elderlies represent wisdom, because they've gone through life. They've gone through the spiritual journey. They've gone through the Fool all the way to the World, the major arcana. So for some of you, maybe for one person here, you have an elderly parent who is craving to have a conversation with you. Okay? Aries, if you resonated with this message, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to give me a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.